Hello friends, this is Dr. Anju Chilani. I am back with another session of MySQL commands. As you can see, this data is my database name. Inside data, I have one table named student, and inside student you can see there are 7 records. So in this record, from my table, I don't want to see only one particular record whose name is Nishant. So for that, I will write a command select star from my table name and where not name equal to my name. Nishant will come either in single inverted comma or in double inverted comma. So as you can see, except Nishant, all records are there. We have one more option. Instead of not, if you don't want to use not, we have one more option, that is, instead of, I'm going to remove this not word keyword from here, and after not, if you'll put this less than greater than symbol, then also you will get the same output. Now suppose if I want to add 5 marks in I want to increase 5 marks of all my students. So for that I will write a command select star from student, but this is temporary student. Select star from students. This is to see all my records. Now if it was one thing, I want to add marks plus 5. I want to increase 5 marks. So you can see earlier it was 67, 65, 64. These was the marks, and now I've increased all the marks by 5. But you can see the heading of this column is marks plus 5. So if you want, you can give your own name. For that I will write this command again, select marks plus 5, and then as this is called column alias, you can give any name. I'm writing here updated marks. This is a temporary field name which you can give to your column, and from table name, that is student. So now you can see earlier it was coming marks 5, now it's updated marks. So you can give column name according to your requirement. Next command is suppose if I want to add one more. As you can see in my table there are only 3 columns, so I want to add one more column. For that I will write a command. If you want to make any changes in your table, alter command is used, or if you want to make changes in your database, table or view, for that we use alter command. So I'm going to write alter table and then my table name here, alter table student. I want to add city, and my city data type is varchar, and the size should be around 10. So you can see query OK, 7 records updated. Now if I will show you my table, it will display one new field with null value. Select star from student. You can see null value because there was no value. So now I'm going to insert value in my table. So I will write, or I will use update command. Update command is basically to make the changes in your table, or if you want to add some records in your table, or you want to do modification with your table, that can be done using updates command. So update, and then I will write my table name, that is student, then set. I want to change the value of city, so I will write the name, field name city equal to, I want to write here Delhi, and I can give condition also. It means I'm updating my student table and city should be Delhi, where roll also admission number is greater than 5. So it means I have updated 2 records. Let's see whose admission number is greater than 5. उन सब की सिटी दिल्ली हो जाएगी. So now you can see here there are 2 records which I have updated. Now I want to update again few more records. Again I will use the same command, update student set city equal to Goa, where I can say where name equal to Rajesh or name equal to Ruby. Again I have updated 2 more records. Let's see. So you can see Goa is there next to Rajesh and Ruby. Now 3 null values are left. So suppose if you want to see only null values records, for that we have one more command, select star from student where city is null. It will display only null values. So you can see that we have 10 null values left. So rest also you can make the changes. Again, if I want to update, I can use update, same command I can use, update student set city equal to Mumbai, where admission number equal to 1 or admission number equal to 2 or admission number equal to 5. Now let me see my table. Now I have updated my student table. So now suppose if I want to make, earlier we have done temporary changes, marks plus 5. Now I want to make permanent changes in my table. For that again I will use update command. Update, my table name is student, then set marks equal to marks plus 5, because I will add present value of marks with 5 and it will again store in the same particular column. So I want to update all my records, so I will not give any condition. Update student set marks equal to, so you can see row 7 means total I have 7 columns and 7 rows, sorry. So I have updated all of them. So earlier it was 67, 65, now you can see it's 72, 70, 69. You can see the changes. Next command is, now we have made the changes in my table. Now I want to add one more column in my table, but with some default value. So for that I will write a command, alter table student add country varchar, and size of varchar is 10 with some default value, and default value is India. So means in student table I'm going to add one field, that is country, whose data type is varchar, size is 10, and by default India will display. So let me see, let me check my records. Select star from student. You can see now. You can see there are so many duplicate records in my city, as well as maybe few in marks also. So now I don't want to see duplicate records. Distinct means different. Inside a table, a column often contains many duplicate values, and sometimes you only want to list the different values. For that we can use distinct command. So for that I'm going to write here, select distinct and city from my table name, that is again student. So now it will display only 3 records. It remove or it eliminates duplicates records. When it display only single values, means it will not display you the duplicate ones. I hope this is clear. And the next command which we are going to do is now if suppose I want to see records between command we will use. So I want to see records whose marks is between 60 and 70. So for that I will write a command select star from student where marks between 60 and 70. It means it will display value from 60 to 70. It will include 60 and 70 as well. And this is very important commands which mostly comes in board exams. So now it will display records from 60 to 70. You can see 70 is also coming. 70, this record is also coming. So if you want to substitute this between, for that we have command and for that I can write here select star from student where marks is greater than equal to 60 and marks is less than equal to 70. So you can see the same output is coming. So either you can write this between syntax or this greater than, and you will get the same output. Now if I want to see those records students records who are staying in Delhi and Goa. So for that I will write a command select star from student where city equal to Delhi or city equal to Goa. Students those who are staying in Delhi and Goa, it will display only those records. Means we have only 4 students, those who are staying in Goa and Delhi. So another command which we can use a substitute of or, that is if I will write select star from student and where city in, I can write like this Goa and Delhi. I don't have to write again and again or command. Simply you can write city in Goa, Delhi. So you can see the same output which is coming. So the next command is, now if you want to add primary key to your table. First of all, I just want to show you the structure of the table using DSC student. You can see this key column is blank right now, and if I will give primary key to my admission number, because this is the primary key means which should not be duplicate and you can't leave it blank. So admission number is the appropriate field where I can put my primary key. So I'm going to write here alter table student at primary key, and you have to mention the field name admission number. So if you want to check whether your admission number is primary key or not, for that again I will write DSC student. Now please see the key field name here. Key PRI is coming. Earlier it was not there. It means now you cannot enter duplicate value in admission number and you can't leave it blank also. Now all of a sudden you required key, you don't want admission number as a primary key, so you can remove it also. For that you will use a command alter table student drop primary key. At the time of removing, you don't have to mention the field name, because in one table you can have only one primary key, and drop is used to delete the primary key. So now let me check again whether it's there or not. So I'm writing again the same command. Now you can see PRI is not there. Now the next command is, if I want to find out minimum and maximum value from my table. Let me see my table first. Select star from student. So if I want to find out the minimum and maximum value from my marks, so for that I can write select max marks and min marks from my table, right? So you can see 83 is my maximum and 68 is my minimum marks. Now the next command is, if you want to delete some particular column, like I want to delete country from my table. So for that, before I will delete, let me make the changes in it, or let me make the changes in my field name. So if I want, instead of country, I want to show I want to put something else, like instead of country I want to put it pin code. So for that I will write a command, alter table student change country to pin code, and write varchar. This should not be varchar, it should be something else. Let me have again, let me put city 2 and varchar 10. Now let me see my table. So you can see city 2 is displaying here. Means you can change the column name, or you can rename your column or field name. Now I want to delete this column. For that I will write a command, alter table student drop city 2. Let me check once again my table. Now city 2 column is not there. If you want, you can rename your table also. For that there is a command, rename table student to student 1. So now if I will write here command, select star from student, it will not display any value because now student table is not there. So instead of the student, I have to write student 1. So you can see. Now next one is group by command. Group by is used to group rows with same values. So let me give you some command. Let me write you select. I want to see all the records. Select star from student and group by city. Oh, sorry, group by, let me make some more changes. Select count from student 1. Sorry, again let me group by. So it will display, it will count all the cities and it will display. Let me make some more changes in it. After this, let me write city also, so that you can easily identify. Select city, count asterisk from student 1, group by city. Group by will merge all the same records and count will add those records. So Delhi, we have 2 students from Delhi, 2 students from Goa, and in Mumbai we have 3 students. So group by is used to merge the rows, number of rows. So we can do some more commands using this group by. Let me do it one more. I can give condition also. So let me show you table once again so that it is easy to understand. Student 1. My command is, next command is select city, again the country asterisk, from student 1, group by city having count is greater than 2. It means it will display city, it will display count from student 1 table. Group by means it will merge city, and it will use if you want to give condition with group by, you have to use having clause, you can't use where. So now my condition is I want to see those records whose total number is coming more than 2 after doing group by. So the next command is, now if I want to see on date and time, for that I will write a command select now to see date and time simultaneously. Now if I want to see only current date, for that current date, and to see only current time, I am going to write cur time. So this was third and the last session of MySQL, and that's all for the day. So don't forget to subscribe and share, and thank you for watching. I will see you in next video. So till then, happy coding and keep practicing.